And we are following latest developments surrounding the doomed EgyptAir Flight 804. French investigators say they've picked up signals being emitted by one of the flight's black boxes. To be clear, they haven't yet recovered the box, but a Navy vessel has reportedly detected a signal. The plane, en route from Paris to Cairo, crashed last month in the Mediterranean, killing all 66 people on board. Former NTSB Chairman and CBS News transportation safety analyst Mark Rosenker is with us from Washington. Mark, I want to ask you, these black boxes, they obviously hold the plane's flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder. Can you explain exactly what we get from them if you are able to retrieve them?
Absolutely. This is a very important part of the investigation. These boxes contain all the data that you really should need to be able to understand exactly what happened in this horrible tragedy. The cockpit voice recorder, for example, you'll hear the conversations between the two pilots. You'll hear any warning signals coming from the avionics. You'll also hear any strange noises that could be coming either from the outside or the inside of the aircraft. If in fact it's a bomb, a high energy explosion, a high energy event, you'll get a waveform. You'll hear something, but you'll be able to actually see it on a waveform monitor, and it's a very, very distinct signal that actually will share with you that in fact this was an explosion from a bomb rather than just a technical malfunction which created an explosion.
We've been talking about these black boxes since this plane crash, and French Navy officials say they're still in the early process of that search. What does that mean exactly, Mark? They've detected the black box signal, right?
That's exactly right. And what that really means is they're listening to the frequency at 37.5 kilohertz. They're getting a pulse every second. That is indicative of the signals coming from the black box.
And Mark, we know that the U.S. hasn't been completely involved. Obviously, Egypt taking the lead, French officials also helping out with this search. We know a lot of times during these sort of plane crash incidents is whichever country helped design the engine or certain parts of the plane, they tend to get involved. We know, it's my understanding that the engine is an American engine. Is that correct?
That's correct. It's part of a consortium, but the major player in this consortium, from what I understand, is Pratt & Whitney.
Okay, and will the U.S. be further involved? What has been their role in the investigation? Are the Egyptians allowing them to come on board?
Thus far, they've been using the U.S. Navy to help in the recovery aspect. But at this point, the NTSB is available should they be called in. They have the ability to participate in this investigation through the ICAO Treaty, the International Civil Aviation Organization, Annex 13. That is a specialized agency of the United Nations, and this treaty actually dictates the protocols on how you will do an international commercial airline investigation.
All right, Mark Rosenker, you know so much about aviation. Mark, we appreciate your thoughts and your time. Thank you.
You bet.